Nope, can't afford it. And a helm. Afford that? Nope. You have anything for me, whore? Uh-huh. Damn it, don't have any. Nope. Bleh, that sucks. Alright. Let's go in. Let's go in and try not to die like noobs. Alright, and as far as I can tell, in terms of building your stats in the game, there isn't really any wrong way of going about it, as far as I can tell. I mean, if you... Obviously, you want to build stats around the way you play, so if you're playing as barbarians, you want to build as much HP and attack damage as you can. If you're building around mages, you want to build around mages, so, you know, you want to have a lot of MP and magic damage, which is on the other side of the tree. It's really all about how you want to play. I mean, eventually when you hit a certain point in this game, I think you can start building one side, and then, you know, the prices don't scale with the rest of them. So if you're building nothing but attack damage and you decide that you want to try to build a mage, the game won't penalize you for it. You can still go back and build up into it. And I would imagine at the highest levels, getting gold is pretty easy, or easier. But yeah, this game's really just about playing the way you want to play, and knowing that you're gonna die regardless. Abuse invincibility frames when you take a hit. That's what I would do. You know what you can fight, know what you can't fight. Do I want to do this? Yeah, why the hell not? Okay, we picked the last one the first time, so... First one. What's in the box? God damn it. I'm gonna kill you. Alright. Crap. And that's another thing. Don't exactly rely on this downward strike. Especially if you don't hit it the first time properly, because then you just die like I just did. There's a good chance that because you don't actually hold the sword down, I'm not even gonna pick that one. That one just, you can already tell that's bad. Look at this. The castle gets inverted on you, so your character is actually, you're upside down on the ceiling, which is really, really annoying. Whatever. What was I talking about? Good old days. Peripheral vision. That doesn't actually do anything, at least as far as I can tell. Double jump. And I like the fact you can actually stack double jump. Like, you can actually probably double jump, because there's probably one in each one, so you can double jump up to 5 times. And I would imagine at some point in the game you would actually have to double jump more than twice, which would be pretty interesting. But whatever. Reminiscing. This game's so, you know, it's good. I'm not gonna lie, it's good, but yeah, like I was saying, don't rely on this downward strike, because the downward strike doesn't actually, you don't hold it. So, ow, I'm already dead. I'm already dead. Give me something good. That's not, oh, okay, that's alright. It doesn't actually, you don't hold it down. You can't hold it down, so if you do it and you miss, you're kind of dead. Because usually when you see those things, there's usually some spikes underneath it, or something equivalent that'll kill you. And unfortunately, since you can't, I wouldn't rely on it. Just don't rely on it. Unless you can time it and you have good timing, you know, you can use it pretty effectively, but I don't rely on it, because I can't trust the fact that enemies move ever so slightly, and the hitboxes on some of them can be kind of iffy. At least that's my take on it. I'm gonna die here. Oh, nope. I guess not. Sweet. Yeah. Early on in this game, you can already see it that you're gonna die. I mean, there's no way around it. I mean, unless you're some kind of magician and knows how to play this game effectively and knows what to do. See, I'm dead already. You're gonna die. This is what this game's about: dying and coming back, dying and coming back, dying and coming back, and finding the best one. Nope. See, you got mage. He's getting bald. Good for him. Knives. They got low stats. Can land crits, which is alright, I guess, but it's not ideal. Upside down. I would never pick an upside down character ever for any reason. Just because it's upside down. You know what I mean? So usually you get two bad ones. This one's not bad. Probably these two are the worst. We'll go with the mage. I want that dash. I want that dash. I think it's probably a good idea. Alright, 200. What can I get in the talent tree? Damage. And I think in this game you actually have to build a little bit of damage regardless of how your build's going. Because it's like if you hit a good number, well, a good number early on is like 40. Because that'll one-shot almost everything in this castle early on. And that's 40 for every class, so it's base, 40. So if you're playing as a mage, the mage is still gonna hit for 40. Even though a mage is built around magic damage, it's still gonna hit for 40. So it gives them a little bit of survivability, and I think that's probably really important to use. Later on, I don't know how big of a deal that becomes. What the hell? See, this is another one of those rooms where, like, not all the time you'll be able to beat them. Just because I happen to have a mage, that's the only reason I was able to beat them. Skyrim, I don't know what that is. Most of the time, you won't have a mage, so you end up going through that kind of room, and you won't have any means of beating it. It's more common than you think. I mean, that one I got lucky, but most of the time you can't beat the room unless you decide to use the architect and then lock the room down and pick a I guess a character or a character that has like maybe the axe for that kind of room to be able to beat it. Misery off. 3 chests, triple the pay. Alright. This one. You. I hate you. 1 in 3 chance. Blech. Yeah, so those kind of like cheat rooms, I call them cheat rooms. They appear really often. Well, not often. They're at least maybe 1 or 2. And it's just hard. Annoyingly hard. This kind of room, I mean, self-explanatory. It's designed so that you take some damage, or at least try to get you to take some damage. That's really what they're trying to do. And really, you just have to use whatever advantage you got to try and use it. And I'm dead. I'm so dead. Oh, poor Gary. Alright. Let's try again. See, I do like Savants. Savants is a good trait to have. As far as I know, there's no... It feels like there's no penalty to their stats. But what I think you get... what it is you rotate spells every time you use it. So you start off with the Chakram and then use it and it'll switch to a different one. As far as I can tell. Barbarian... Yeah, go Barbarian. Guess I'll go with attack damage. Attack up. I think it's a good way to go. What was that Sky Rune? I think it said it was for my cape. Ah, slow fall. Okay. Grants power of flight, multi-room stack for longer. Oh, flight. Ooh. Damn it. That might actually be useful. How much was it? Like 5 something. Okay. Try and stay alive long enough. Yeah. And also, I can't confirm or deny it, but I think the second you unlock the Enchantress, you do get access to double jump and dash. If that's the case, because I never bothered checking, unfortunately. I never bothered checking, so yeah, I think that's the way to go. Like, the second you unlock her, you get those stats, you get those abilities. I recommend getting them because you do need double jump in this game. You do need it as quick as you can, so try to get it as quick as you can. Yeah, let's try to get somewhat far in this run. I don't want to die super quick this time. I want to try and get somewhat far in it. Here's another one of those rooms where take no damage. It appears simple enough, and it actually is. It just looks scary. But you need double jump. What did I get? Vampiric. Oh, vampire rune. Damn it. Yeah. Room looks scarier than it actually is, but double jump does help. Without double jump, that room is a lot harder. And also, when you double jump, it does give you a little, you know, like in any platformer, it gives you a little bit of that extra hesitation because you can move while you're double jumping. And lets you kind of avoid damage you would be taking. What's up here? Just shy. Let's see. Also, I'm playing this with the, you guys can probably hear it. I have to check the recording, but I'm assuming you guys probably can. I'm using a 360 pad. You can easily play this with the, you know, keyboard and mouse. Not a keyboard and mouse, just with the keyboard. It is entirely possible. You know, it would make the ones with the precision jumps a little bit harder to do, but it's not impossible. I got this thing just because I had it. I wasn't using it. I decided, you know, I have it sitting around, I might as well use it, and it does make these kind of games easier, without a doubt. But it's not impossible to play without it. How much money? Almost 500. Okay. Yeah. All the little damage stacks up. No damage. Oh crap, oh crap, oh crap. See this? These are the annoying ones, because I don't think I can kill this thing. If I can, like if I had the mage, I'm almost positive I can kill it. Nope. Okay. Maybe I'll get, no, I won't get lucky. On occasion, every once in a while, you'll find a room where you can replace the item you have with a different item. Usually, if I can find the chakram, I'll end up using that, and I can get through that room pretty easily. But yeah, give it a shot. And as far as I can tell, and I'm kind of just rambling, just talking about whatever pops in my head. Can't plainly see her. These rooms, these early rooms, at least on this floor, and probably for the rest of the game as well, the rooms are somewhat similar every time. They're just rearranged differently. Like, you won't find something completely out of the plate, like you won't find high-level enemies in these rooms, but they will sort of be the same. Like, you'll find the same rooms in this part of the castle. Nothing dramatic or weird or different will show up. Dead. Alright, whatever. I tried. That was a miserable failure. Yeah, so if you know, nothing crazy is ever going to appear in here. There are occasional mini-bosses, and those guys are pretty interesting, to say the least. It's like that Zombishu guy who killed me earlier in the game, earlier in one of my runs. Those guys, there's at least 3 of them. There's a giant painting, one giant knight. Well, maybe there's 4 actually. There's 2 bones, and they're usually in these kind of rooms. You know, just a simple room you come up in usually. And you know, there's one giant bone on this side, another giant bone on this side, and they're just throwing it at you. And the second you kill one, the other one becomes enraged and throws his, I guess, skeleton bones at you quicker. He is something, and you know, those guys appear and you usually get a big, either some gold or maybe an item chest. It's usually worth it. Blood sword. Okay. And a thing about the boss room fights is when the second you beat the boss, this door closes, you can't come in. However, whenever you come into these rooms, there's always 2 chests in here, always, and it's usually full of gold. And every once in a while, it'll give you an extra item, like another blueprint or something. But they always have chests in there. Also, in those rooms, they do have 2 statues in them. And always in a room before a boss, there's always 2 statues. Well, not always. At least in that room, there's always, in that type of room, there's always 2 statues, and there's always gives you a little bit of health and a little bit of mana. So that's pretty standard. It always occurs. It never doesn't, as far as I can tell in my play. Blah, blah, blah. Story don't really matter. Oh crap. Okay. Said this game was easy. And the only reason that guy was actually hard and it wasn't is just because a low level character probably would have died.